Okay, hello everybody, this is Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam and welcome to the next episode. And this one is called The Correction because this is very important. Now, let's get straight into it. This is the picture I posted in our Telegram group telling you that this is not unusual because I expected that it will break out to the downside when it comes closer to the corner of this pattern. But it broke out to the upside, and I told you yesterday this is not unusual. Sometimes this happens, and when it happens you have to wait because you can see a roll over to the downside. So this is exactly what we're seeing after some hours. So it is coming down, and I'm showing you this because you asked me to talk about technical analysis. Well, you need a lot of experience, and what I'm telling you right there yesterday, all right, is because of my experience. And this is the big difference to other channels. I'm sorry that I say this all the time, but it is so, all right. I have a lot of experience and I'm trying to share this experience with you, and this is the reason why I knew this could be a rollover. And so this is exactly what we see now. Why do we see this breakout to the upside? Well, the reason is the buying and selling pressure gets very high when it gets closer to the corner of this pattern, and sometimes you see the breakout to the upside. But because we have a bearish trend, it is very likely that you see a rollover. All right, so you have to wait and to see what will happen. But when you see this many times, you don't get nervous and think, hell, what is happening? Am I wrong? Is everything wrong? No. You know that something like this can happen. Now, what is important for the pattern, I want to tell you again. I think I talked about this yesterday already, but I want to tell you, you don't only have to look for something like that, like this. You also need the flagpole. So you have to see a large movement, and this is the flagpole. All right, this is very important. And then you see this lower highs and higher lows, so that at the end you get something like a triangle, a pattern. And when it comes closer to the corner of this pattern, you see the breakout. Now, what I've posted in our Telegram group, I think 1 hour ago or 2 hours, this is the head and shoulders. Nobody's talking about it. Again, I'm the first, but okay. Well, you see a head and shoulders pattern when a market trend is in the process of a reversal from bearish to bullish or from bullish to bearish. Now, look at that. Here you can see a bullish trend, all right? From this point of the channel line to this point of the main trend line, we have a bullish movement, a bullish trend, and this is the reversal of it. All right, so it is very, very likely that Bitcoin will break this support line or neckline, and when this happens, somewhere around $11,200, it is very, very likely that we see the correction that I've been talking about in the last days. And now take a look at this. This is the 1 hour chart, all right? This is the same head and shoulders. But when you look at it on the 4 hour chart, you can see it much easier, all right? And a lot of people are only focusing on the 1 hour chart, the 30-minute chart, the 15-minute chart, but you also have to take a look at the 4 hour chart or the daily chart, because sometimes you see things like that much easier when you take a look at the 4 hour or daily chart compared to the 1 hour chart. And when I go to the 15-minute chart or 30-minute chart, you won't see that, all right? So this is also very important to understand this. And now, why I'm the only one talking about this today is because of my experience. Again, I looked before I made this video, is there anyone else out there that is talking about this right now? Because this is some kind of a proof for me, but I couldn't find anyone. They are all still talking about going up to $14,000 and what is necessary to go up to $14,000. We could see a bounce of the neckline of this Head and Shoulders reversal, things like that. All right, they're still focusing on this Head and Shoulders, not seeing a reversal, not seeing this Head and Shoulders formation. And well, that's the way it is. I have to accept this. And let's go to the actual chart. This is the head. This is the Head and Shoulders. No, starting from there. This is the Head and Shoulders that a lot of people talked about in the last days. They said this is the reason for the breakout to the upside, telling you it will go up to 14,000, 16,000, things like that. Well, why did it stop? Because of the main trend line. I told you this is a huge resistance line right now, and look at that, right at that point, boom, all the way down. Now, they don't tell you this because they have no experience. Sorry, it is like it is. And when this plays out, all right, I will tell you again, they have no experience, all right? Maybe this time I get a hit, but, well, we will see. I think it is very likely. Now, they're all focusing on this neckline, saying this is a important support line right now because it acted as a resistance line before. So it is very important to see Bitcoin now stay above this neckline. When it goes under it or below it, then a correction is very likely. Yes, this is correct. But this one is, in my opinion, more important right now because the last price movements of Bitcoin were using this line as a support and not this line. All right, not this line. As you can see, this line is playing a major role beginning by that point. This one, well, a little bit there, but it is gone. All right, and now still, as you can see, when you look at this point, well, let me take this one away and this one away. When you take a look at this support line, you can see right now there is the action. This one is not playing that much role now. All right. So this one is very important, and I think when Bitcoin breaks this trend line, this support line or neckline right there, somewhere around, let's have a look, $11,200. This is what I posted in the Telegram group. When it breaks this this support line, the correction is very, very likely, and then we will go down into this zone. This is the height of the head, as you can see, and when you put it to the point of a breakout, this is where we're going to. So to the channel line, and I told you already that I think it is very likely that we see Bitcoin going under the channel line, so like it did right there with the main trend line, going a little bit over it. I think this is what we will see this time. So the price or Bitcoin will go below the channel line, come to this zone, to this area. Let's do it like this. Come to this zone, and then it will start to move up again, and then maybe we see something like this. So it was fighting with this main trend line, and then you can see all of a sudden, boom, coming all the way down. So maybe we see something like this. Let's say 6 hours of fighting around, and then all of a sudden, boom, coming all the way out of it, and will never go down again. So this is what I think will happen. So I'm telling you, please be prepared for that. It will be very fast. I said 6 hours. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it's only 2 hours, because so many people are waiting, so many buy orders right now and things like that. You have to be prepared. And as you can see, we are getting again a red candle. So this is very important. It is something is going on at this point. We don't see it bounce away, okay? Because this would be a sign when Bitcoin comes down and then starts to suddenly make a huge move to the upside. Then you can say, all right, maybe now is not the time to break this support line. But as you can see, we are getting a trend right now. It is getting lower and lower, and let's say in 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, you will see Bitcoin suddenly coming all the way down. All right, and I think that when it breaks this support line, maybe a little bit of consolidation between these two lines, because let's say, okay, this is still a support line, maybe we see a little bit of consolidation, and then all of a sudden you will see a red big candle, because I think down there is the dead zone, the capitulation zone. It will come all the way down. I'm looking what I want to tell you. Yes, what I want to show you is this. After reaching the highest point, now let's have a look how long it took for Bitcoin to come all the way down. 20 hours, all right? In 20 hours, it came from this point all the way down. Now, we are already in the middle of this channel, so this is, no, let's do it again. So this is 20 hours. We are already somewhere in the middle. So let's say 10 hours and then all the way down. All right. As you can see, when it goes down at this zone, so this is still the same zone. When it goes down in that zone, it gets fast, man. It gets really, really fast. So be prepared for it, guys. Yeah. Maybe you don't see it that fast. Maybe not in the next 4-6 hours, but it will come. It will come, and I want you to be prepared. Don't focus too much on the 4 hours, 5 hours. So after 5 hours and nothing happened, you say, no, this was wrong. No. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Maybe we see a little bit of moving, of fighting with this support line, and then all of a sudden it comes down. So be prepared for it. I'll keep you updated. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you liked the content. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining the Telegram group. I hope you all come in very soon, because I'm giving you this information much faster in the Telegram group before I make a video. So join us, and thank you very much. Please write in the comments what you think about this content. This helps me. And we will see us soon. Maybe later I make a new video when something happens. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.